Hello everyone, Vanguard of Valor here, and welcome back to this war of mine. The war is getting dark. Last night we killed a man. 3 of them in fact, and some women. We are going to need to deal with the sadness that entails, but hopefully our party is able to hold together. We've gotten some valuable supplies from the murders we were led to do, and hopefully we'll be able to put them to good use here. But people are breaking down a little bit. Everyone is a little bit sad after things have gone a little bit wrong around here. Roman, hungry, sad, and tired. Arica, hungry, sad, and tired. And Bruno, very hungry and sad. People are not in great shape, but our base is coming along nicely. If we send Roman over to here to examine our construction table, we don't have quite enough resources to do any of this stuff, really. We're a little bit low on most things, but we have a lot of fuel, so that's good. We have 17 left over from breaking down all the things in our house. We have a good amount of other components and actual products in our home, so we can actually do things in here. If we take a look at our workbench here, there's not much else we can make here either, but we may want to make another crowbar soon. We're probably just going to wait. Thing is, though, we're not actually in need of much, really. We need cigarettes, because our party is all getting pretty grumpy from the lack of cigarettes. But overall, people are doing okay. Someone's at the door. Okay, Bruno. Somebody's here and wants to talk to us. I wonder what they want. Hello? Hi, you look friendly. My name's Lada. I used to study at the music academy before it got closed due to war. What about we stick together for the time being? We can watch over each other. Besides, it's always better to have some company to cheer you up. Sure things, Lada. Welcome to the team. We have enough food and supplies to keep everybody happy, so welcome aboard. You can absolutely join us. Welcome to the house. Now, Zlata is another interesting character. She has an incredibly useful ability for us right now. She bolsters spirits. She makes people happy. Zlata says she was just accepted to the music academy when the war broke out. She had so many plans. She had dreams. She used to play the guitar, date boys, and dance. Her little brother today always made her smile. It seems a dream now, replaced by this nightmare we live in. Yet, she still hopes one day we can forget the war and carry on with their lives as if it had never happened. Welcome to the house, Zlata. Welcome to the house. She'll be quite useful for us, too. I've had her in the other adventure that I've played through, and she has one very valuable skill, which is having 12 inventory spaces, if memory serves. So she actually can carry more than anybody else in our team so far, in addition to being very useful from having the ability to bolster our spirits. Zlata, you're going to go listen to the radio first. We're going to want to try and get you a guitar to play, though, because that is something that she individually is very skilled with, which is very interesting. Good weather still. Classical music. You're listening to Radio Pogoren. We regret to announce that our colleague Joven died this morning. He was shot by a sniper on his way to work. He will be missed. That's a depressing news story. The rebel spokesman informed us that some districts might become inaccessible to civilians because the government forces are planning to storm the city. They hope to end the fighting before the international intervention. That's unfortunate. We're going to lose areas of the map. That's going to be a problem. We'll leave the radio on to cheer people up. But yeah, that's not so good. We're going to lose access to map areas soon, so that could be a problem. Can we set up a bed? No, we need more wood still. I'll have to deal with that, I suppose. Let's go stick some more water in the filters. People are all waking up. Let's go send Roman to go sleep. We should have plenty of filters to stick in here still to get more water. Are you sleepy, Zlata? You're sleepy. You're going to go take over the spot that Arica had. Arica's going to go sit in the comfy chair. Hopefully cheer up a little bit. Have a good book. Go have a nap there, Zlata. Having 4 people in our base, though, while it will use a lot of more food, is still a very good thing for us, because that's going to give us the ability to have 2 people guarding, 1 person sleeping, and 1 person out scavenging. So that's going to be important soon. So that's really good for us. The cigarette situation is definitely getting dire, though. Oh, wow. She was not very tired at all. What is it going to take us to make an herbal workshop? Because this lets us take herbs and tobacco and things and turn them into cigarettes. For this, we need more wood and a little bit more components. Not much, just a little. That's going to be a priority for us, I think. Because if we can get that stuff going, we'll be in a much better spot here. Now, can we make a guitar yet? We can. We just don't have the broken guitar. We need to actually put it together. This is an interesting thing. Having something to occupy time is important. A guitar can brighten up our mood, especially if the person playing it knows what they're doing. You can have anybody play the guitar, but as I understand it, most people are not very good at the guitar, so they just kind of fumble around with it. Whereas, incidentally, Zlata is a very good guitarist. She, in her bio, says that she used to play the guitar, so she is actually pretty good at it, and it means you get a nice skill boost or happiness boost from having her play, which is neat. We don't have much else to do this day, though, so we're just going to end the day and see what happens in the next one. So we should have one more day at least before we actually get cut off. So, oh yes, Zlata does have 12 inventory spaces. Fantastic. Zlata, you're going on scavenging missions today. We're going to have Roman Guard with Bruno, and Arika, you're going to sleep. And when you go to the supermarket, there's medical supplies, weapons, and parts here, apparently. Let's prepare to go grab some with Zlata. We are going to bring the crowbar, though, so we can break into that locked cabinet. And hopefully we'll be able to get some good stuff here. Alright, is everything still in this pile? That is the question. Does this strategy work? Last time we played, we dumped a ton of things into this heap here, and yeah, looks like everything's still here, so that's really handy. Alright, so we're able to store things like that, so they're in a much more compact space. That's really good to know. That way we don't have to wonder if we're not going to be able to fit everything there for later. So that's good. Let's bust into this cabinet. This is, I think, the only remaining locked thing on the map. So we'll bust our way in here, take whatever valuables are inside, and bring them all to the front. Oh boy. The motherlode. Bandages, medicine, medicinal ingredients, pure alcohol, broken guns, and bullets. Wow. Well, that was a nice supply of stuff. Cigarettes, gun parts, sugar. We'll try and get all this stuff with us if we can. And take as much of it to the entrance as we can, because we have some good stuff here. It's too bad there's no, conveniently placed broken guitars or anything around here, but we'll take what we can get. Let's take a quick peek in here. I think we have some components we can stack in here. There's one. There's some gunpowder we can stack just to make it a bit easier to gather everything on the way back. Some sugar, some more gunpowder. There we go. Let's quickly search through here. I think it also has gunpowder and stuff, so we'll see what we can get from that. Nope, this has more cigarettes and other little bits and bobs we can't take. We'll have to come back and get this stuff again later, but hopefully we can do that. It's possible, entirely possible, that things will get bad here and we won't be able to take this stuff out if the fighting increases and this area happens to get cut off. Access to the city may become difficult and we may be forced to steal from people if we have no other options. Hopefully that's not the case, but we're going to have to wait and see. Alright, so we're going to dump this stuff back in our stockpile here. Some of this stuff I know I'm taking with me today, because I do not want to risk not getting it. But we're going to dump everything in here we can. We'll go gather as much of the stuff off the map as we can, and we'll hopefully make it as easy as possible to gather things next time, now that we know that that works. Oh, the door's barred. Okay, go around this way then. No, go around. We'll have to remove the bars here for easier movement. We got plenty of time left in the night, though, so we should be fine. Nothing should go wrong in here now. Let's clear those boards out so we can use this door more easily. There we go. And let's boogie up on the roof. Now, the roof might be dangerous, because we're kind of exposed up here. But hopefully nothing bad happens. Ooh, bandages. Lots of good stuff up on the roof. Okay. What about over this way? Can we run across the rooftop here and see if there's anything good over here? There's nothing good up here. Is there anything down here? Can we get down there? There's a cart here. Nothing inside it, though. Okay, there's nothing else on the roof. We'll put this stuff in the stockpile and go grab whatever else we can from the basement, then we'll get ready to get out of here. Bandages, we got so many nice supplies from this place. I cannot complain, really, about what we've found so far. I think we've looted this entire area as well. There's just this pile left. I think we've grabbed everything else from the top 2-3 floors now. Grab the gunpowder and the bullets. Yep, we're gonna come down to the basement. We'll grab the rest of the stuff down here. We're looking good here. We're looking good. We've got a lot of nice supplies. Make sure we gather what we can, and we'll pick and choose once we're back at the entrance. Now, the risk is, since we are going to get cut off from this part of the city potentially here, when the fighting gets too dense, it may be true that we come back and everything we've stockpiled here is gone, because raiders have come and have taken things during the lengthy period of time we're not around. But we're just going to have to hope that's not the case, and that our stockpiling things like this doesn't make things bad for us later. But it's an experiment. We'll find out how what it does as we see. It's getting to be morning soon, though, so we're going to have to get out of here. Thankfully, we've just about cleared this whole place out with Zlata's fantastic inventory abilities. So let's go pick and choose what we want to take and get out of here before anything bad happens. Also, we have guns back at the base now, so if people come to raid us, they are going to be met with an unfortunate wake-up call. We should be very safe for quite a while now back at our base because of the fact that we have so many guns. As long as we have bullets to use with them, we should be very safe. We've got shotguns and assault rifles and all kinds of weapons. So, let us dump all this stuff back in, and we can pick and choose what we actually want. One thing, we're going to take the meds, obviously, because those are amazing. We'll take the tobacco, because that might be useful. We'll take the incomplete meds. We'll take the bullets. We have 6 slots left to take more valuable items. We'll take this full stack of components, because it's a full stack. What else do we want? I could take homegrown tobacco. I kind of want to take the tobacco because we're going to want cigarettes soon. We're also going to want wood, though. And the pure alcohol. That's a really nice thing. The broken gun is decent. And the weapon parts? I could take up the roll-up cigarettes. They're going to get immediately smoked, though. Still might be good for dealing with the unhappiness situation. We could take the weapon parts as well to be able to make more weapons if we need to. That might be a good idea. There's a bunch of stuff here that might be good to take, but I'm not sure what we want. We'll take the quality roll-ups. It's not the best. There's probably other stuff in here that'd be worth taking, and there's like one full inventory worth of stuff here if we come back. But, that was a good haul. Let's get out of here. Let's go, Zlata. Good work. Good work. Day 9 it is. Found plenty of really fine stuff. Yes, you did, Zlata. Lots of good stuff in there. Night was calm again. We've gotten lucky so far. Very little has happened to us. 2 bandages, meds, all that good stuff. Awesome supplies. Now, we're still too short on supplies to actually make the... No, we can make the herbal workshop now. Perfect. We have exactly what we need. Which means we won't be able to actually make any cigarettes yet, because we don't have any components which you need to actually make them. But we're going to at least be able to make the herbal workshop. So we're going to make this, and we're going to stick it in here for now. Is there 2 slots in here? 3 slots? 3 slots. That's not bad. We'll put it in this room for now. Place the herbal workshop in there. Zlata, you are going to go sleep. Arika, you're going to go check out the radio for us. Bruno, you're going to go sleep. Roman's also tired, but he'll sleep later. Alright, what's on the radio right now? It looks like the fighting's going to get bad today. Or tomorrow, in the upcoming days. Radio Pogren's announcer died, classical music plays, weather's good still. Alright, looks like that's all the news we get right now. Let's stick on some classical music. And we'll leave it at that. Alright, well then. Oh, you're trying to get in the same bed. Don't get in the same bed, Zlata. You want to go in this bed. Alright. Erica's just hungry, so that's fine. We have an herbal workshop now. Good. Roman, you're going to go sit in the sad chair. Erica, you're going to come over this way, and you're going to make us up some cigarettes. If we can. Yeah, we can't. We can make herbal meds if we want. Because we do have access to... we do have access to some pure alcohol right now. But we can make real cigarettes if we can get a couple components. We can make 12 of them if we get 3 components, which would be good for our morale. I think that's probably why people aren't so sad anymore. Here's more of Bruno's story, though. I used to be an optimist. One of those people who'd have sworn that war wouldn't come. Wars happen far away, in third world countries. Or so I thought. Even when I was listening to the news getting scarier day by day, I did not believe all that was about to happen. Poor Bruno. Nothing in Roman's story, nothing in Zlata's story, nothing in Arica's story. Okay, fair enough. We should get the trader today. I think he comes every 3 days. So today's day 9, so he would be here today if that's correct. Arica, you're going to stick another filter in the machine here and get us some more water, if we have any left. We might not have any left. We have 1 left. There we go. Start that up. We have a lot of medical resources, though, and an astounding amount, given that nobody has gotten sick yet. That fact alone is incredibly unusual, because in the first time I played through this on stream, people were sick, literally constantly. It was one of the biggest problems we had to deal with, but at the moment, that's just not a concern. Ah. People are at the door. Uh-oh. Arica, do we want to send you? I might have to send you for something. These are the neighbors who helped us earlier. What's going on here? Will you help us reinforce our shelter? Hello, it's us again. The military intensified shelling of our area, and we decided we need to reinforce our improvised shelter in the cellar. We've got the necessary materials, but we could use an extra pair of hands. Maybe you could help us. Sure thing, Zihu. You gave us the vegetables. I will happily help you reinforce your shelter. Arica, go with them and help them out. Be safe. Be safe. Alright, Bruno. Helping those people is an unnecessary risk. We need every pair of hands. Bruno, that's cold. They helped us. What does Roman say? They could have reinforced their shelter without our help. It isn't really our problem. Roman, no. These guys gave us so many of these vegetables, which we've been using to make such healthy food. And Zlata is happy. She says, thanks to us, our neighbors will be safer. I'm glad we decided to help them. So that's good. At least Zlata is happy that we did the right thing. Oh, that was what I meant to do. Alright, perfect. Bruno's not tired anymore, so he can go upstairs, and Roman can have his bed. I should really make another one of those. Having 3 beds would be quite nice. But at the moment, we don't have the resources yet. I guess we're not getting a trader. Instead, we get them to come to our door. Which is unfortunate, because we do need components. We may have to go out murdering again tonight, though, which is the worrying thing. I'm sure this day will bring some good news. You are content. Wow, Zlata is actually happy. Look at that. She's actually happy. I guess the news of helping those people cheered her right up. Wow. What do you know? We are on a roll here. Things are going nice and smoothly for us. At last, something good happened. We helped the people. Yes, we did. Well, we don't actually have much else we need to do during the day here, so I think we're just going to end this day, and we'll go to the next one, see what happens there. Because, I mean, we could sit around here, but there's not else much we need to actually accomplish. So let's end the day and see what happens. The night has come. Interestingly enough, the fighting still hasn't happened. I might, in that case, go back to the supermarket one more time and steal the last of the things from here, because we can literally clear this place out, and there's some good stuff left in there, before we have to start going to other places. The Shelled School is probably the next place we're going to want to go. There are homeless people here, apparently, but I doubt they're going to be owning the things that are actually in the place, and we can get a lot of materials from there, and that's what we really need. Huge amounts of materials. We need wood, we need components. The supermarket has some weapon bits and some various mechanical and electronic parts. You know what? I might just go explore the Shelled School today. and we'll see what happens. So, Arika is gone. She's off helping those other people. I think we're going to go to the Shelled School today with Zlata. We're not going to send our trained in combat friend. It doesn't say there's danger here, so we should be safe. There's probably just going to be a couple things that are personal possessions. Sniper Junction also sounds dangerous, though, so I don't know. I don't know. We are going to bring the crowbar with us. We're not going to bring a shovel, so we might not be able to get into the good stuff. We don't have a shovel built. If we do come back here, we'll probably bring a shovel. For now, I'm happy just getting a bunch of supplies. So we'll send you guys to guard. We'll send both of you to guard, in fact. No, we only need one. You can sleep, you can guard. And that'll be fine. Zlata, you're going to go scavenge the Shelled School, and we'll see what we can get. We're going to take the crowbar with us, and we'll take a saw with us, maybe? Why not? We'll take a saw with us. Let's go scavenge and see what's going on here. The saw blade lets us cut through metal bars, if there are any, which will let us get to the goods behind them. I heard they had classes when the shelling started. Poor kids. Take a peek in here. Alright, nothing there. Got some cabinets and things we can already get through. Oh, I see, there are literally piles of junk everywhere. Electronic components, I'll grab that. If I was planning on coming back to the entrance, I probably should have left that there. I may leave this pile intact, so that I can come back and dump things here if we want. But then again, there are people here, so I don't know if I necessarily want to do that. If there are people here who are scavenging things, it might not be a good idea. Just a rat, alright. It's barred, though, so I can't get through there. This may be a person. They didn't seem dangerous, though. Is there anything in here? If there are people here, we're going to want to be careful about it. This looks like it's just a rat. There's some more wood. Yeah, that's just a rat. There's nothing here, though. Is this barred from this side as well? No, this opens, but there's a giant heap of junk in the way. That's barred, though, so we can get through there if we can dig through this heap. So we have plenty of time to dig with our hands, even though it is fairly slow. We may come back here with a shovel. I've never actually made a shovel before. But it looks like this place is huge. Just massive. Holy cow. So yeah, having some, having access to this place sounds like it might be really good. Saw doesn't look like it's going to be necessary, unfortunately, but a shovel is definitely something worth coming back with. And if the saw does wind up being necessary, then we can always go get one when we come back another time. Hopefully this place doesn't get immediately cut off, though. That would be annoying. We'll have to see what happens when the fighting gets bad. Because the last thing I want to do is to have to go and raid innocent people. I don't mind murdering people who are out with guns and scavenging and being violent already, but going into people's homes and just taking things from them seems horrible. Alright, we're almost through the pile. Hopefully we can get some good stuff on this side. Hopefully there's no active shelling happening in here still, because that could be bad for us. We're almost through, though. Almost through. There we go. Pile of rubble is no more. What is this all about? Anything good here? There's some bits and bobs. We need the wood, so I'm not going to complain. This is really what we're here for, is wood and whatnot. We'll take whatever else we can get, but that's what we're here for. Now this looks like it may be a drop over here, which means we may not want to head down there yet. Because if we do, we might not be able to get back up. There's an electronic part. What's over here? Yeah, if we drop down there, we might not be able to get back up here, which means we have to be very careful about this. Some more components and wood. Well, that's our inventory basically full anyway. Let's see what's in here, and then we'll get out of here. We'll come back with a shovel, though, so we can explore properly on another day. Ooh, a lot more components. I'm going to leave the electronical bits and bobs behind and take another stack of these, because that's going to be more valuable to us right now. That is a good haul for what we need right now. Let's get out of here. Run to the exit. We could probably have... You know what? Actually, what we'll do is, while we're here, we'll clear this pile of rubble out. Because there's a ton of them in here. Okay, we are going to need to come back with a shovel for real. But at least clearing some of this stuff out should make it quicker for later. And I don't see a lot of other really big piles of rubble. So while there are some blocking our way here immediately, it doesn't look like it's actually going to be crippling to not have a shovel later. I don't like how slow it is doing it this way, but I do like not wasting materials on items that we don't actually need. So hopefully we'll be able to get away without actually making a shovel here. But we'll see how long it takes, and it is hard to tell if these areas do have piles in them, because there could be a pile of rubble right there that we can't really see. It doesn't look too bad, though, honestly, for the most of the rest of this place. So we might be able to get by without it. But getting in here is potentially getting us all kinds of good supplies, and we really do need those supplies right now. The wood and the components and things we're very short on. We have tons of everything else, but not enough of the things that actually keep us safe. Because we still don't even have all the holes in our building boarded up, which means people could get in a lot easier. We do have guns, so if they do try and raid us, we can fight them off, and they're probably not that dangerous just yet, because it's still pretty early in the war. But we'll see. Ugh, there's still this thing. I'm going to start pulling this one down, then we're going to get out of here before it gets too bad. If we try and do the whole thing, it's going to take too long, but we can leave partway through, and it'll stay partially demolished, I think. It's not ideal, but it'll get us through there. And we'll be able to find some things. Each time it collapses a little bit, I believe that does actually stay to the next one. I'm not sure if the entire progress bar stays, but I do know that some of the progress stays. Alright, we need to get out of here, though. It's almost 5 a.m. The snipers are going to be out soon. Time to run to the exit. Get out of there, Zlata. We don't want to have lost you so quickly. Get out. There we go. Zlata made it back. Okay, good. Whew. Well then. Day 10 it is. This war of mine is certainly a long one. Let's see what happened during the night. Anything terrible? We've been raided. Oh, it was bound to happen eventually. We were attacked at night. Someone tried to rob us. They didn't seem very determined, so we managed to fend them off. Thankfully, we were all armed, so none of us were wounded, and the attackers didn't steal anything. We were able to defend ourselves. We did spend 5 ammo chasing them off, though. Ooh. Alright, Erica got herself some pure alcohol for helping the neighbors. That's awesome. She got safely back with no injuries. Zlata got the supplies, and Roman was angry and argued with us. It wasn't easy to calm him down. That's not good. That's not good at all. Alright, well, we're going to have to end this episode here for now. Thank you all very much for watching, everyone. This has been Vanguard of Valor, playing some of this war of mine. If you enjoyed the episode, let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. Thank you again very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, bye-bye.